Hi, this is Blake Bettner, Managing Editor of Worn It and Wound. Today, we're looking at the Oris ProPilot X Caliber 400. If you've enjoyed this content, please be sure to leave a like, share, and subscribe. Now, this is a new direction for the ProPilot line from Oris. You'll see that the case and bezel is slightly familiar looking. The dial is entirely new. Let's start with some basics. The case and bracelet are titanium. It's 39 millimeters and quite thin as well. It wears very well on the wrist. The knurled bezel is a familiar detail that you'll notice from past models, and the bracelet has sharp geometric shapes that meet up with the case. Overall, it's a very aggressive design packaged in a very slim and wearable case. You can see it comes in 3 dial options here: blue, gray, and salmon. Yes, that is salmon. It's very light pink, and I would describe it as maybe a cartoonish level of salmon. Not in a bad way. It's interesting though. Now right off the bat here, you'll notice that these dials subvert a lot of the traditional pilot watch themes that you're used to seeing. There are no Arabic numerals on this dial, marking off every 5-minute segment. There's no triangles, there's no bezels with calculations for airspeed. There's nothing like that. It's a very simple dial with a long pointed hour and minute hand and a date at 6 o'clock. I would even say the dial borders on formal. It's classic, simple, still easy to read, but it doesn't read as pilot watch right off the bat. In fact, the only way you would probably know is if you are already familiar with Oris's ProPilot collection, which carries a lot of the same design language through here, from the knurled bezel to the shape of the case and bracelet. Now, the ProPilot X Caliber 400 uses the Caliber 400, Oris's new-ish in-house movement. This has a 5-day power reserve. It features plenty of anti-magnetic materials in the escapements, and of course comes with a 10-year warranty. So that's a lot of value packed into this movement, and as you can see, it's relatively slim here. The case, the total thickness is just under 12 millimeters by our calipers. It's a ProPilot X, and it doesn't immediately read as a pilot watch. Maybe that's not such a bad thing. It seems to continue a trend of subverting genres, or at least living in the gray areas of some of these established genres, pushing it a little bit further. Okay, so the case design and bracelet is a little aggressive for the dial. The dial is subtle, bordering on formal. It's very simple, very overstated minute lines, which make it a little more legible for the pilot watch angle, I suppose. There is a texture there that kind of begs a closer look. It's a pebbled texture that appears on all of them. And there's no real heavy loom presence here either. There's just a sliver on the hands and then at the very tip of the minute markers. So when you think of kind of the toolish practicality of a pilot's watch, this doesn't exactly go in that direction. Maybe that's not such a bad thing. It is a watch that has some aggression to it, but could easily be worn in more formal situations, will slip under a cuff with ease. All you're left to decide is which dial color works for you. So that's the brand new Oris ProPilot X Caliber 400, available as of April for 3,900 Swiss francs. For more on this watch, visit wornandwound.com.